Back down to business we are. It is Tuesday, February 13th, and we are live once again. Those of you that want to join with me on the chat, you're most definitely welcome to do so. The beginning of a cycle, and I know a lot of you are like, finally, you know, and your Angelic Karma would state, I've never had a vacation the entire 7 years that I've been doing the work. I will state that in the past, and many of you can remember me stating that, and Saturn, me having the boss of all bosses, the taskmaster, the karmic judge, you know, the Lord of Karma, Saturn itself, hard work, energy, effort, work, putting in the time, putting in the effort, standard, structure, stability, authority, high energy in charge, hierarchy, Saturn, your Angelic Karma, having that boss of all bosses. I was like, you know, it has to be real, because if it was up to your Angelic Karma and she was picking and choosing, it would most definitely be Jupiter, with me being a Sagittarius sun sign, but that is not the way that it is. Now, I would state that the past chooses us. We don't choose the past, and that's what calling means. The call is made. We're not making the call. Now, I'd have been like, dialing it up. And this is the Lightwork Community News. Dialing it up. Jupiter, can I get you on the line here? But that's not what it Oh, Jove. You know, but Jupiter most definitely will be showing up. It does show up also, but Saturn is about work, is about the... is about those types of things. It is Saturn. It is the taskmaster. Saturn is the great teacher. One of the great teachers. Saturn rules initiation. Everybody knows that. We're not here for what Saturn rules. This is the Lightwork Community News. Once again, you all can remember when we first started work many years ago, we started and we were doing the Lightwork Community News. Now, the news is quite obvious today that we are starting yet another cycle is starting. I thought that the cycle would be starting in March. Now, but I was stating that a portal was going to close in February. We're here in the mid-February here, and this is I guess this is the association with that portal being closing. Whenever a portal closes, a new portal opens, and we've been like sitting on pause. sitting on ready, past ready, for that waiting period to be over and for things to start and go, and the ability to move forward and know the direction that we're moving forward into. But having to wait for the energies, because that's already predestined, prearranged, predetermined, but now it is here, and we used up the time. We were definitely able to entertain ourselves. We went over everything, every nook and cranny, so we were utilizing the energy as much as we were able to, and the energy was definitely being transmuted, what do you call it? Filtered out, you recycled out, which Saturn is great at recycling. So what it is that a new cycle has started karmically. I talked about the new cycle starting karmically. I feel like I mentioned it last week, but I was thinking last year in 2023 that I knew a new cycle. I knew that a karmic cycle was ending, but I was thinking that in 2023, I was thinking that a new karmic cycle was going to start in March. But no, the karmic cycle associated itself with the portal. One of the portals that I stated was going to close in February. So this cycle associated with the karmic cycle that is starting now, and everybody will know the trajectory, the path that they are on. So now let's talk about work for a little bit, in this type of work, and the heaviness that it consists of. We're talking about Saturn, things are heavy. We're talking about karma, that's just Saturn. And those type of things, you talk about journeys, past, direction, and moving forward regarding that type of evolution, and cycles within cycles, and those types of things. A multitude of things happening in the cosmos, cosmetically. What is it? Now, it's not cosmetically. It's not cosmetics. It's what is it? Cosmologically or cosmically. A lot of things happening simultaneously. Even when we were in the holding period of it, everybody was like, okay, now we're running out of material to keep ourselves entertained with, as all the energy, because the energy has to come from somewhere that is being transmuted and filtered and recycled and made anew and made quite abundant. And I wonder, you all tribe, were you aware of what Saturn was rounding out as it relates to the ingredients that this new path would consist of for us? Was it brought to your attention and you were like, oh my goodness, and how you were co-creating with the universe and you were part of stating what it would be? Did that come to you all's attention? Now, some years ago, I titled this segment Light Work Community News, but I feel that because I keep saying tribe and it's related to tribe, it may not be related, because I'm the one with the job. So it would be, I am the worker, with Saturn being the boss, with the karmic energy and the karma. So it would be about, I guess it would be, the news would be me, keeping you all up to date that are part of the tribe of what is happening, like that, as opposed to me speaking to light workers or anything like that, because they wouldn't be doing this type of work with Saturn being the boss. So I feel that even though, so it is the light worker. I guess you all be the damn community, and it would be, and the work isn't light, it's heavy, because Saturn doesn't function with light. If anything light is always heavy, is always work, is always whatever. And the vacation away from it, it is, was most definitely welcome in every way that vacation came to pass. That wasn't light, but also part of the grand design of things. Now, the people that will be going on the karmic energy they will already be well aware of the direction of that their life is heading into, their trajectory. Just because Saturn is the lord of karma and they will be going on the karmic energy, it doesn't mean that they are part of the tribe. They are part of this cycle that everybody goes through on Earth, because everybody has a Saturn return, be they tribe or not. That's just in the birth chart. Everybody is affected by Saturn's energy. Everybody is affected by Saturn's cycles, because Saturn governs karmic energy like that. So it would be those types of things. So they will be most definitely aware of the cycle, the direction that they are headed into. If they're not aware, it will be made aware to them, because it will be unique and specific to them and their own path and their own journey, their own expansion, their own evolution. So I guess just like I introduced myself, so this is just your Angelic Comments and reintroduction. Just like I just introduced myself 7 years ago with this message, and it's the same message. My message is that of soul's growth and evolution, and Saturn will be determining per user what those messages will consist of. Until next time, thanks for listening. Bye.